Olay tornadoes.
This is Staff Meteorologist Paul Trombley with your regional radio forecast. Severe thunderstorms likely today. Otherwise, cloudy skies expected. Daytime highs approaching 76. Winds out of the southeast, 15 to 20 miles per hour. Severe thunderstorms likely tonight. Lows dip down to about 51. Mainly cloudy skies expected. Get weather anytime by calling 824-6101 or online at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. Right now, 59.
WTIM.
You're listening to WTIM, your information station. Time now for your expanded local news. I'm Reed Kamai. Illinois State Police are investigating a deadly crash involving one of their own troopers in Springfield. Authorities say it happened around 2:30 early Saturday morning along South 6th Street near Linton Street in Sangamon County. According to a preliminary report, a state trooper was traveling southbound through a green light when the squad car struck a pedestrian who was reportedly bent down in the roadway. The trooper immediately stopped and rendered aid until emergency crews arrived. The pedestrian was taken to a local hospital where they were later pronounced dead. The incident is now under investigation by the Illinois State Police Division of Internal Investigation as required by state law. Officials say evidence is being processed and interviews are underway. Once the investigation is complete, findings will be turned over to the Sangamon County State's Attorney's Office for review. No additional information has been released at this time. The Taylorville Park Board is set to meet this evening for its monthly meeting at 7 and will cover various items. Tonight's meeting will include discussion of park comp time and overtime, the appointment of new board members, as well as the usual reports from the maintenance superintendent, recreation director, and the office administrator. Also among tonight's agenda items is the discussion of the 2026-27 fiscal year budget. There will be updates on the pool and tennis courts, as well as discussion about the 250-year celebration and Midwest engineering consultants. After the reports from board officials have concluded, the meeting will move on to the committee report portion of tonight's agenda. This is where they will discuss approval for the payment of bills and the approval of 2 executive sessions. The board's discussions will follow a pool committee meeting starting at 6:15 and a finance committee meeting that begins at 6:30. The Pana City Council is set to meet this evening with a full agenda that includes economic development items, infrastructure work, and community event requests. Council members will hear additional presentations on proposed redevelopment agreements involving properties along South Locust Street, as well as a zoning-related ordinance tied to parking at Pana Community Hospital. Several administrative items are also up for consideration, including a proposed contract for a redesigned city website, multiple one-time water and sewer billing adjustments, and infrastructure work such as repairs to a high-service pump and maintenance at drying beds. Community events are also on the agenda, with the Pana Chamber of Commerce seeking approval for several annual gatherings, including the Farmers Market, Heritage Day, a fall block party, and the Christmas Parade. In new business, officials will consider a request to place a donated bench at Kitchell Park and another request involving the temporary placement of scales for a local business. The meeting is scheduled to begin at 7 at Pana City Hall. Community members throughout Central Illinois will be able to take part in a walking challenge in May, sponsored by Memorial Health. The Mindful Miles Walking Challenge runs the entire month of May and functions similarly to past challenges the healthcare provider has organized. This edition has different branding from previous years and is expanded to include all local chapters. As the name suggests, the Mindful Miles Walking Challenge is focused not just on physical health, but also on mental health. Memorial Health's community health consultant, Jay Bollinger, says the initiative is designed to address multiple health needs identified by the communities they serve.
Every 3 years, we do what's called a community health needs assessment. And out of that assessment, this past one that we just completed, mental health and heart disease and stroke both rose to the top of the list. And so we came up with these walking challenges to kind of help address the issues of mental health and heart disease and stroke. And, what better way to do that than with a walking challenge? The feedback that we've gotten from community members is they love the camaraderie that this brings together.
Taylorville Memorial Hospital will host a kickoff event for the challenge. It's set for this Thursday, which is the day before the challenge officially begins, from 5 to 7 in the evening at the hospital's parking lot.
We encourage the community members to come out to the hospital parking lot. We're going to have our new smoothie bike there making smoothies. We're going to have the YMCA is going to be there as well to hand out information about different programs and things that are being offered at the Y. And then the Taylorville Park District is going to be there as well to hand out some goodies and things like that. But really just using this opportunity for individuals to come, ask questions, get signed up for the challenge. We do use an app. It's an app-based challenge, so we use the Pacer app to calculate and track all of the steps that individuals are taking. And so sometimes it's just nice for individuals to be able to come and have someone help them set up the app and make sure that it's working properly before the challenge kicks off the next day.
As with Memorial Health's previous walking challenges, participants will log their distances using the free Pacer app, as you heard Jay describe there. Those who walk 50 miles or more inside the month of May win a free t-shirt.
And the exciting thing is we're bringing back the t-shirts again for this challenge. So each individual that walks over 50 miles will receive a free Mindful Miles t-shirt. So a great way to kind of just, again, give back to the community, and people always love a good t-shirt. So I think it's a great way to reward those individuals that put the time and effort in to hit that goal. And that's kind of the nice thing about this app too, just to circle back on that real quick, is with this being a live interactive app, there's a live leaderboard within that app to where you can actually track your miles throughout the month and see actually where other individuals that are participating in the challenge are at as well. So we obviously, the goal is 50 miles, but we would love to see individuals even get over that 50 miles.
More information on the Mindful Miles Walking Challenge, including details specific to your location, is available through a link in this story on our website, TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. Jay Bollinger appeared as a guest on the WTIM Morning Show. As planting season continues across Illinois, farmers are heading to both the fields and the roads. Safety experts state that out of all other times of the year, now is the most important time to stay alert, both on the farm and on the road. According to Country Financial, collisions involving farm equipment are the most common insurance claims among its farm clients during the spring planting months. In the previous year, from March through June, Country Financial received more than 180 collision claims. These included claims for accidents involving farm equipment with vehicles on public roads, as well as incidents where equipment collided with buildings or other machinery on the farms themselves. Zach Hinthorn, an underwriter of agribusiness at Country Financial, points out that the planting window is short, considering a farm vehicle like a tractor or combine is crucial to the operation of the farm. Farmers cannot afford setbacks caused by accidents involving their farm vehicles. To reduce risk during this busy season while driving or operating farm equipment, Hinthorn recommends practicing increased visibility on the road with flashing lights, clean reflective tape, and clearly visible slow-moving vehicle emblems on the equipment. It is also critical to utilize proper signaling while entering or driving farming vehicles on main streets. This is critical as it can be hard for other drivers to anticipate the next move a farm vehicle will make. Other recommendations from Hinthorn for farm equipment operators include always staying alert when driving, routine equipment inspection and maintenance to avoid any potential breakdowns, safe practices when handling chemicals, keeping up to date on insurance, and preventing theft by securing equipment. Most importantly, always remember to prioritize your health. Farm and agriculture safety tips for handling chemicals, machinery, utility vehicles, equipment, and more can be found at saif.com or cultivatesafety.org. And now, a word from Taylorville Community Credit Union.
Looking to save more and stress less? This is Will Perkins. At Taylorville Community Credit Union, we're here to help you build a stronger financial future with great loan and deposit rates, convenient locations, and service from people you know and trust. We're member-owned, member-focused, and proud to serve anyone who lives or works in Christian, Montgomery, or Shelby counties. Discover the credit union difference. TCCU is your partner in financial success. Member NCUA.
Lincoln Land Community College is looking to attract high school students to trade-related professions for which the school has programs. They are doing so in part through a summer camp called Build and Wire, set to take place on their campus. It's scheduled for June 1st through the 18th, Monday through Thursday, from 9 in the morning to 12:30 in the afternoon. High school juniors and seniors are eligible for the program. Elizabeth Fines Workman, LLCC's Taylorville campus director, says the program will feature many projects encompassing a variety of trades.
Obviously, it's going to be located at our campus. It'll be kind of like in our welding bay area, so students will also be able to see all that technology as well. So we are hoping to have high school juniors and seniors and students who just graduated, right? So unlike our fourth grade event, this is for a little bit older folks. Yeah, so essentially what's going to happen is it's a hands-on camp, right? It gives students real experience with construction tools, basic wiring, safe tool operation, and small woodworking projects, including building your own small furniture piece. And honestly, Reed, like, maybe I'm going to step in there, right? Like, I kind of want to learn this stuff.
Yeah, well, if you do, let me know how it goes.
Yeah, oh yeah. Well, there'll be pictures, I'm sure, and I'm hopefully not I'm a hazard to those things, so hopefully not an injury.
Fines Workman says the program will give students a head start in trade fields and help them decide what trade they want to pursue further.
I think that the trades are making a huge comeback right now. And obviously, like we found out during COVID, like how important those things are, right? Like you need plumbers, you need electricians, you need these folks. And I think this is one of the ways that we're trying to explore that and have, high school juniors, seniors, and folks that just graduated, and giving them the opportunity to explore those as well. So yeah, it doesn't matter really if you just want to, kind of mess around, like you're just trying to figure out what you want to do with your life, or if you already have an apprenticeship, right? So you'll get plenty of personalized support as folks can build confidence, learn foundational skills, and discover how electrical, carpentry, and construction careers power the world around us, which, like I said, they really do, in my opinion. So whether you're considering a future apprenticeship, technical training, or just love to build things, this camp gives you a strong start and hands-on experience.
In recent happenings, local fourth graders completed their visits to the Lincoln Land Community College Taylorville campus. As planned, they got an up-close look at several of the college's programs.
I believe over the course of 2 days, we had 178 fourth graders at our facility, and they were super jazzed up. They wanted to know all things about Lincoln Land. It made me really happy, Reed, when they left. A bunch of them were like, "I'm going to go here when I grow up," and I thought that was cute. But unfortunately, one of them did say, "Will you still be here whenever I get in school?" And I'm like, "Hopefully, maybe, yeah." And she's like, "Well, your hair will be all gray and you'll be old then." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So
what do they know about aging?
Yeah. So but it was very cute. And they were excited. We had the faculty members, we had nursing there, respiratory care, sonography. They were able to like touch a lung, like a real lung. They had sheep brains there, which was cool.
Sheep brains?
Sheep brains. Yeah, it was wild.
Oh my gosh. The college's commencement is set for May 15th at the Springfield campus for all students, including those studying at other LLCC campuses. Fines Workman says commencements were meaningful to her as a student, and her first such ceremony in her current role will be no different.
I think that commencement for me means hope for the future for these students, right? They've gotten this far, they've gone through all this schooling, they've studied, they've done everything they can to get to this point, right? Some of these folks are first generation college students, right? So this is a huge deal for folks to graduate and have this commencement. So it really means hope to me. It means that it's a fresh start. It's a new beginning. I remember whenever I graduated, I felt like, I'm going to take on the world. And I hope that students do feel like that as well. Because whatever happened is gone now, right? Like you're just starting a new beginning. And I think that that's a beautiful transformation to make. For our community, I think that a lot of folks who go to Lincoln Land try and they stay in the community, right? Which I love. So, I love Taylorville. I think it's a great place to live. So I'm excited for those students to graduate and kind of live their lives here.
More information on Lincoln Land Community College is available at llcc.edu. Elizabeth Fines Workman appeared as a guest on the WTIM Morning Show. Special Olympics Illinois is hosting a promotion at the Central Illinois Regional Airport in Bloomington. It involves pulling a 737 United Airlines jet. They are calling it the CIRA Plane Pull, which brings together teams of 20 for the ultimate tug-of-war competition. The goal, who can pull the jumbo jet 12 feet the fastest. But Carl Olson, executive director of CIRA, says the biggest goal is to help raise funds for Special Olympics Illinois. According to Olson, United Airlines is flying in the jet for the special occasion to benefit the more than 21,000 Special Olympic athletes across the state. Those looking to register can find a link online at specialolympics.com. The McLean County Farm Bureau is announcing a significant investment for the McLean County Fairgrounds located on the west side of Bloomington. $1 million will be a big help, says McLean County Fair and Events Manager Katie Rader. Rader says a McLean County Fair fanfare event will be held on May 30th to showcase updates. This year's McLean County Fair is July 29th to August 2nd. Now to obituaries, which can be found at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com. 92-year-old Melba Jean Rayback of Colton, formerly of Nokomis, died April 17th. The funeral service is today at 11 at Steele Dawson Funeral Home in Nokomis. Burial will be at Nokomis Cemetery. Arrangements are being handled by Steele Dawson Funeral Home in Nokomis. 72-year-old Brenda Finfrock of Taylorville died April 18th. Visitation is this Thursday from 10 till noon at Sutton Memorial Home in Taylorville. A memorial service will immediately follow. Burial with her husband Norman will be at Camp Butler National Cemetery. Arrangements are being handled by Sutton Memorial Home in Taylorville. And 79-year-old Gary L. Carr of Bonita Spring, Florida, died March 27th. A memorial service will take place June 27th at 2 at Blue Mound Civic Center in Blue Mound. Burial will be at Hall Cemetery. Arrangements are being handled by McClure Funeral Home and Cremation Services in Taylorville. It is currently fair and 59 degrees. Showers and thunderstorms are likely before noon, and also throughout the day, some of the storms could be severe. Get local news anytime at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com and every hour as well, right here on WTIM, your only local news radio.
Your son was 3 when you planted that tree in your backyard.